As the warmth of the sun enveloped the garden, the bouncing worm and other creatures in the garden were enjoying a delightful day. Laughter and joyful cries filled the air, but this pleasant atmosphere suddenly changed with an unexpected event. Loud noises coming from the corner of the garden caught everyone's attention. Curiously, the bouncing worm swiftly made its way towards the source of the noise, only to encounter two mischievous siblings. These two siblings had started quarreling while playing in the garden. The worm immediately intervened, trying to calm the situation, but the mischievous siblings paid no heed and continued their quarrel. The other creatures in the garden watched in astonishment as the chaos escalated. Determinedly, the bouncing worm advised the mischievous siblings to behave kindly towards each other, but once again, they shrugged it off and disregarded its advice. The chaos in the garden was escalating. At that moment, the old tree in the garden began to speak. The wise tree started to impart the value of life and the importance of working together to the mischievous siblings. As the bouncing worm and other creatures listened to the wise tree's words, the quarreling siblings began to calm down. Finally, the mischievous siblings realized their mistakes and, extending hands to each other, embraced in a friendly manner to make amends. The garden regained its peaceful atmosphere, and everyone continued to spend time together joyfully. After the reconciliation of the mischievous siblings, the garden was once again enveloped in a peaceful atmosphere. However, this time, a new adventure was about to begin among the bouncing worm and the creatures. One day, a mysterious cave was discovered amidst the bushes of the garden. Curious about what lay inside, the bouncing worm immediately set off on the adventure, accompanied by the other creatures. As they ventured deeper into the cave, they had to overcome obstacles along the way. They had to work together to overcome steep rocks, pass through dark tunnels, and evade mysterious traps. The bouncing worm and the other creatures progressed through the cave until they reached its end. There, they encountered a captivating surprise. Inside the cave, where a legendary treasure was hidden, they found a room filled with sparkling precious stones and gold. The bouncing worm and the other creatures were mesmerized by this magnificent sight. However, reaching the treasure posed a final challenge as a gigantic monster awaited them at the end of the cave. To claim the treasure, they had to battle the monster, and they immediately began preparations. Pulling their strengths together, the bouncing worm and the creatures supported each other in battling the monster. With their courage and determination, they managed to defeat the monster and seize the treasure. With the joy of finding the treasure, the bouncing worm and the creatures exited the cave and returned to the garden. They realized that this adventure had brought them closer together and demonstrated the power of friendship. Upon returning to the garden, the bouncing worm and the creatures were filled with the triumph of their adventure. Along with the joy of finding the treasure, the bond of friendship and solidarity among them had strengthened. The other creatures in the garden listened with great admiration to the tales of the bouncing worm and the mischievous siblings' adventures. They praised their courage and teamwork and organized a grand celebration together. During the celebration, the bouncing worm and the mischievous siblings thanked each other for their support. They realized that their shared adventure had brought them closer together and strengthened their bonds. Now, everyone in the garden understood the importance of friendship and teamwork, thanks to the bouncing worm and the mischievous siblings. At the end of the adventure, they not only found treasure but also discovered true friendship. I bid you all farewell with a big smile, until we meet again in new adventures. If you enjoy adventure stories like this one, I tell them regularly. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll find more wonderful stories that you love and enjoy. Wishing you all to keep dreaming. Goodbye.